Hello, I'm Charlie from the YouTube channel My French Insight, and I'm here to present you a new article that I found on internet. So I translate this article for you from French to English. So let's read this article. Inquiry. After their events, athletes hesitate to get loose and party. 100,000 condoms were distributed. First, there are the figures, the ones that make you feel a little warm. 200,000 condoms made available to the 13,500 athletes and their support staff for a fortnight. For fortnight, we did the math. The equivalent of a latex strip nearly 55 kilometers long, enough to do around the Paris Ring Road. As they took possession of their rooms in Paris, Marseille, Châteauroux, or Tahiti, each athlete, whatever their sex, was entitled to their own little square pouch, in addition to a few welcome gifts. Mountains, a mountain of condoms to which must be added 10,000 latex-free copies for those allergic to vegetable juices, and 20,000 protections, critically called oral dams, protections in the event of oral sex. Then there are the little phrases that fuel the fantasy surrounding the village, like the one dropped by Daniel Costantini, coach of the French handball team in L'Équipe, after Les Bleus' fourth place finish in Atlanta in 1996. At least we'll have a good water polo team in 20 years' time. The synchronized swimming girls who had proclaimed with Les Bleus in the USA must certainly have appreciated that of Hope Solo, the US soccer team's goalkeeper before the London Games 2012, who had seen people lining in open, open on lawns between buildings, let loose and get dirty, before aiding in this kind of once in a lifetime event won't create memories, whether sexual, festive, or sporting. Or the statement from Ryan Lochte, American swimmer and former great rival of Michael Phelps, believing that 70% to 75% of athletes had intimate relations during the games. I had a girlfriend in Rio, and that was a big mistake, confessed the man with six Olympic success. Finally, there are those scenes glimpsed around the village or in the host cities of the Olympics in the night sports, anecdotes that are impossible to publish or that have to be watered down, like the one about a French tennis player in Beijing in 2008 who took a beating from a disgruntled swimmer after seeing him and his fellow Olympic champion in a little too close contact. Remember that in 2008 in Beijing, my coach called me to order a little after the first day. But I know athletes who were very good, who had the potential to be Olympic champions, and who never did anything because they got lost on the way back to the Olympic village. They were no longer there to perform, just to experience the games. Clips Alain Bernal, Olympic champion in the 50-meter freestyle China. Its Temptation Island confirms former pole vaulter Renaud Lavillenie in London. My final was the penultimate day of the games, and there was no way I was going to get out of my bubble before then. And that despite the temptations, because at the time I can tell that I was seeing sportsmen and women coming back from parties and all that. But if you know why you're there, others have paid to learn, sometimes getting caught in the clutches of scattering in Rio. In Rio, it was our first Olympics. I got caught up in the whole village thing. We were all barely in our twenties. It's like Disneyland where you arrive. It's an anthill. There are things to see and do everywhere you see stars. You spend a lot of energy in there, admits Nicolas Le Goff, finalist with the French volleyball team. Within the village, dating opportunities have been multiplied by dating apps in recent years. Numerta. Numerta that certainly also contributes to feeding the myth of a place of debauchery, an image undoubtedly a little travesty. I've never seen a single condom on the Olympics, joked Olympic bobsleigh champion Steve Holcomb. In the American press, I hear stories that it's a festive sexual event, and I say I have no idea what you're talking about. Same tone of voice from Kathleen Cowell, one of the American field hockey players, silver medalists at Vancouver. I think it's funny that there's all this mystic. In reality, we joke about it because we don't think it's real reality. So that's it for this article about this Temptation Island, the village, the Olympic village between myth and reality. So I hope you enjoyed this video. See you.